Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed.
What so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac with Elaine, and we are here at the Long Island Film Expo, right here at the Belmore Theaters in Long Island. And it's a wonderful evening, and I'm here with this wonderful actress, and she's going to interview herself to the camera. Introduce yourself, darling.
Hi, I'm
Cheryl.
Cheryl Martin. I'm from Huntington, Long Island, and I'm an actress, model, and a location scout here all over Long Island.
Now tell my audience, why do you love the Long Island International Film Expo so much? What's so special about it? I mean, there's so many film festivals all around the world, all around New York, but what's so special about this particular one?
Well, this one for me, it comes like very close to home. I've been very involved for, I want to say maybe, I'd say 6 or 7 years, maybe more, I think since 2008. And I've worked here with, Debbie Markowitz, and then we have Annie and Henry who run the Belmore movies.
They do a terrific job, don't they?
It's such it's a mom and pop family style film expo, and it's really special is because you take filmmakers that are from all over Long Island, and ultimately what ends up happening is they come in because it's international all over the world, and Long Island has so many amazing locations for so many filmmakers to come in and film at, and to be able to come here to Nassau County's film office, and to Belmore Movies, that we work with, both Debbie and Annie and Henry, and much of the county to bring to an amazing film expo that's been going on for 19 years. I think that tells you a lot about what these guys have been doing for so many years. And it's, amazing filmmakers. Every year I'm blown away. This year, I didn't get to see as many films, but I saw enough to know that I'm in the right place, and I definitely want to keep being a part of something so special.
It is a very special thing here. I want you could go to find out more information. What is the website?
Well, so you can go on to the Nassau County Film Office, or you go to the Long Island filmlikelife.com. You can go on to that as well, and we can kind of come through. But
what about you, darling? Where can we follow you? Where can we learn more about you as an actress? The films that you're making.
You can follow me under Cheryl Martin on Facebook, but I'm under Blue Star Long Island on Instagram, and you can follow me there. You can see all my fun adventures.
Spell your full name.
It's Cheryl, Cheryl. Last name is Martin, Martin. And I forgot to say that I'm actually the trophy girl. I've been the trophy girl here.
Oh, so you give out the trophy?
I give out the award.
I love it.
I've been doing it for, I'd say, 6 or 7 years now.
Fabulous.
So,
and we can follow you on Facebook?
You can follow me on Facebook as well.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews coming up. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Lane, and we are here at the Long Island Film Expo, and I'm here with Deborah Markowitz and also Annie, who is the founder. She owns this theater. Introduce yourselves to the camera, ladies.
Okay, well, I'm Deborah Markowitz. I'm the Nassau County Film Commissioner, Vice President of the Long Island Film and TV Foundation, and the 5 billion other things that I do.
Amazing, amazing. And you, darling, introduce your whole name to the camera.
Just want to say 5 billion is underestimating what she does. Ann Stanfeld, my husband Henry and I operate this theater, and we have since 1986, and my husband is the president of the Long Island Film and TV Foundation, and yes, along with Debbie, do a million things. I'll say I do a million.
Well, you ladies are the stars tonight, I have to say, because you work so hard in putting this whole event together, and you should be really rewarded for all the hard efforts and work that you do. And I mean, of course, I go to many charity events and galas, and they put these events together, these charity galas together, and it's very much like what you girls do. It's a whole year and putting this thing together. Now, tell my audience about this particular event tonight. I understand we're honoring Mr. Ed Asner, but can you explain the whole event to us, what we're going to be experiencing tonight?
Okay, well, there's a lot of people that we'll be honoring. First of all, of course, the filmmakers, the winning filmmakers tonight. Ed Asner will be getting our Lifetime Achievement Award. He's here. He had a great Q&A today after the screening of a documentary that he was in. We'll also be honoring Robert Clahessy from Blue Bloods with the Creative Achievement Award. He's been a longtime friend of ours, and it's his time up at bat. We're honoring Sal Rendino with a Rising Star Award. Sal has been a very favorite on the indie side of things, as well as doing some television, and just scored 2 recurring roles, one on Billions and one on The Get Down. So it's his time to be honored. Also, Angela Anton from Anton News with she's getting a humanitarian award. And we've got Phyllis Somerville is here from The Outsiders, and Benjamin Button. We have Eileen Kristen from All My Children.
I love her. She's a friend of mine.
is. She's wonderful. And also, I believe Marilyn Chris is coming from One Life to Live. We have Gary Donatelli, who is the director of All My Children. We have Jackie Martling from the...
I love him too.
Yeah, we have Jackie Martling, former head writer of The Howard Stern Show. We have Kevin Brown from 30 Rock. We have, who do we have? Everybody. Everybody's here this
Moriarty, just say.
Kathy Moriarty. Oh my God.
Kathy Moriarty.
Yeah, she's
Which
great.
I've interviewed before, and she's a lovely
very
woman.
lovely.
She's so talented, so beautiful. But tell me, Annie, did you see all the films?
Yeah, I did. I'm one of the judges. How many judges did we have? This 8 or 9?
had
Something
like
like
15.
that? Oh, 15. I don't even know. But yeah, I was one of the judges, and I saw just about everything.
Do you have a favorite? Are you allowed to say?
We're not really supposed to say. No. I do have I have like a top 10. I don't have a singular favorite.
What's your top 10? Tell my audience.
Not allowed. I'm not allowed.
Well, tell my audience what makes a film exceptional to show here at the Long Island International Film Expo? Either one of you, give me an answer.
Okay. Well, first of all, you don't have to be from Long Island to enter. It's an international thing. We have stuff from Austria. We have stuff from Poland. I mean, we have from all over. So you don't have to do that. Does it help a little bit? Maybe, but you don't have to do that. It just has to be a good film, and to...
It has to, as my boss would say, Mr. John Colacione at longisland.com, it has to strike a chord.
Yeah. We have some great documentaries this year.
He says that. It has to strike a chord.
Yes.
Some of those documentaries do that we had. And plus, it's just great films. Matter of fact, over there, she just won Best Supporting Actress. She'll get her award tonight. You might want to interview her next. She's right there. But
I was talking to her inside before in the Filmmakers Lounge.
yeah, she's in a particular film that struck a chord with us, and obviously the judges wouldn't have made it in. And it strikes a chord because there's family values in it, and it's also about
You're
bullying.
Italian.
Yes.
She's a nice Italian girl. And you're Italian too? I thought you were a Jewish girl.
Half Italian, half Russian, quarter English.
She's a nice Jewish and Italian girl.
There's all kinds of names for that.
So, but this looks like a very exciting evening tonight. I cannot wait to interview all the wonderful people that are nominated and all the wonderful people that are here to receive these awards, and also all the exceptional actors and filmmakers that are right here experiencing this whole event. I want you, tell my audience, where can we go to find out more information? What is the website?
LongIslandFilm.com.
You're the best. Give me a kiss, Dawn. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings. Keep watching. More interviews, more celebrities coming up. Pink champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac with Elaine, and we're here at the Long Island Film Expo right here in Belmore, Long Island. I'm here with these actors and filmmakers from their very special film, and they're going to introduce themselves to the camera.
Hi, I'm Kelly Von Shea. I play the mother Cassandra in the film Reset.
Hi there, my name is Cindy Craffle, and I was the assistant director on Reset.
Now, tell my audience about your character in this film.
I play a mom, who's dealing with raising a boy in a new neighborhood, who is dealing with the death of his father. His father's in the military. And she just, of course, wants to see her
So
son.
you're a military mom.
Yes, and a widow. And he finds a device, and it allows him to set back time about 3 minutes. And, there's a tragic incident that occurs, and, it's just whether or not this device is going to give him the outcome that we want.
Now, tell my audience why you decided to create this film and get involved in it.
I decided to get involved and make the commitment that I did for the Shooter Productions crew. Cast and crew on this film was one that had a labor of love, and everybody put their heart and soul into this film, and it's just rewarding to be a part of something like that.
Is there a website that we could go to find out more information about the movie?
It's a very good question. I'm sure there is.
Website, they have it on.
The Long Island film.com website. I'm sure you can
Long
find
Island Film Expo has the...
Correct.
Do they have a trailer of the film?
They should, yes, yes.
There's a trailer on YouTube, I think, but we just can't have it available for public access right now since they're submitting it to so many different festivals.
Yes, I know that's a hindrance to getting it. I understand that. Well, I'm very excited and I'm very happy for both of you, and I understand that you are receiving an award for this. How does that feel to be receiving an award?
It's unbelievable. It feels like I'm dreaming. I mean, I feel like I'm winning an Oscar. I've never been to New York, so to come, to the state and feel like I'm being welcomed and recognized for hard work.
And then also being nominated and also receiving an award for something that you did in a movie, that's very thrilling, I'm sure.
Yes, it's awesome. I can't ask for nothing better than to come to this.
Do you have a website? Can we?
Well, I have Facebook. You can find me.
Yes, tell me, where can we follow you on Facebook?
Kelly, Kelli, Kelly Von Shea. I'm also on Instagram.
What's your last name? Spell your last name.
V as in Victor, Onshay. Kelly Von Shea.
Gorgeous. And I love what you're wearing. You're all in white. You look like you're going to a white party. Yeah. Like Russell Simmons' white party, maybe.
One day.
Yeah, one day maybe you will.
So, yeah,
but you look fantastic, and congratulations.
And you do too. Oh my God, I love your style.
Thank you, darling. You're very sweet, and thank you so much. Thank you. And we'll be back in a moment, dogs. More interviews, more celebrities coming up. Keep watching Pig Champagne Kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac with Elaine, and we're here at the Long Island International Film Expo, and I'm here with Kathy Moriarty, actress Kathy Moriarty, and she is here for a very special reason. Tell my audience why you are here to give your support.
Well, I'm here because I'm a Long Islander to support the film festival. Deborah Markowitz, who's a brilliant director, who I just worked with, runs it, and I am presenting Ed Asner with the Lifetime Achievement Award, and I've just finished working with him and known him for 30 years. So it's
you just finished work. Were you working on a film?
We were doing a TV series called Benny's Gym. Yeah. So we're just.
What was that all about?
It's just wonderful, and just to see Ed after all these years, because when I lived in Los Angeles, we all knew each other. So to see him healthy and working and not stopping and just keep going, it's just great.
You know, it's funny because most people that live in the United States and watch television only really know him from the Mary Tyler Moore Show, but he has done such a body of work.
Man has won 7 Emmys and how many Golden Globes? I mean, he's amazing.
People really don't know that because they only know him from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. And that's what we're here to tell people, that this man has done a lot.
Ed has a 4-page biography that I will be reading tonight.
Amazing, amazing.
He's an amazing man.
Is there any specific film that you saw him in, other than the work that you just did with him that you really liked?
Rich Man, Poor Man, of course. You know, I mean, if you hadn't seen Rich Man, Poor Man, and I know today's generation hasn't, they should rent it because you can get.
That's why we're here to tell them.
Oh God, he's done so much. He's just done so much. Wow. Now I'm going blank, but
Rich Man, Poor Man was like one of your
Rich Man, Poor Man was amazing. But just recently, I just watched something that he was into. I can come back and tell you. I can't think of it right this second.
Well, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. What are you up to besides working on this new thing with Ed Asner?
Working away. I just finished a Sundance piece called Patty Cakes, and I am going to go and do True North out in LA next month.
Now tell me, darling.
Yes.
What do you favor more, New York City, New York, or LA? What's your favorite?
My family's here, so I'm going to go with New York. I'm going to go where my family is.
And you still live in the Hamptons, Hampton Bays?
I still live in the Hamptons, yeah.
My friend tells me he sees you all the time shopping in the aisles and.
I do my own grocery shopping. Yes, I do.
He sees you.
And I've got a crew of kids, and I got lucky. I got good kids. So.
What do you think about the movies today? About the films today? Do you think they're good movies? Do you think that they need better writing?
I think, like in general, you're going to have your good films, and you're going to have your ones that you watch on a rainy day. The ones that you go to the movie theater to see are going to be your good ones. So, and then with kids, with teenagers, you go take them and to see what they want to see. And depends on everybody's taste.
What do you want to see?
There's something out there for everybody.
What do you want to see this time? I want to go see Absolutely Fabulous.
That's supposed to be very good, but I'm into a good storyline, a good theme, and good writing. It's my thing. So.
Well, you look terrific. I want you to tell my audience, where can we go to follow you? Do you have a website? Do you have a Facebook page? Do you have Instagram? Anything?
No social media.
What about website?
No.
Nothing.
I do nothing. My kids do all that. No.
Kathy.
I like my private life.
Kathy, you're the best. Give me a kiss.
Thank you. God bless.
And we'll be back in a moment. Oh, wait, don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews coming up. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses. I'm Cognac Lane, and we're here at the Long Island Film Expo, Long Island International Film Expo, and I'm here with this very, very important person who's a big supporter of this event. Introduce yourself to the camera.
My name is Sharon Baker, and I directed My Friend Ed.
My Friend Ed. Now tell us about this film.
Well, Ed Asner is the subject of the film, and it really is about the difference between hero and celebrity. And Ed is definitely a hero, one that puts self and community before his celebrity, and that's the subject.
That's the subject.
Yeah.
Now, why did you choose Ed Asner for this part? There must have been a specific reason for that.
Well, Ed and I have been friends for almost 30 years, and there's a pattern in his life that I began to observe, and that is his really selfless devotion to cause. Ed treats the guy that sweeps the theater the same as he treats the CEO who heads the studio.
Amazing.
Very rare human being. And I felt very privileged to be able to tell the story.
Well, I can't wait to see this movie. I'm very excited about this film, and I'm very happy to see that he's such a wonderful talent, and so many people grew up with him on television, and that's why I'm here.
Including me.
Including you, right? And it's a very funny story because I used to love to watch Mary Tyler Moore all the time, and when I was a very young girl, before I even was in show business and did what I did, I was a secretary, and I was somewhere on Fifth Avenue, ready to cross the street, and there was a woman standing next to me, and I was like, oh, I hope I'm not late. I hope I could stay another 15 more minutes on Fifth Avenue. And then there was this woman standing next to me, and I said, excuse me, can you tell me the time? And she turns around, looks at the clock, and she goes, yes, it's 1:45. Oh my gosh. And I go, are you Mary Tyler Moore? And she goes, I'm Mary. And I'll never forget that as long as I live.
Ed is a sweet soul. He's the real deal, and it was a real honor to be able to tell the story.
Tell my audience, where can we go to find out more information about this movie? Is there a website?
Go to myfriended.com.
Myfriended.com?
Myfriended.com.
Well, I can't wait. Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Don't go away yet. Don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews coming up. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses.
A lot of celebrities are not heroes, and a lot of heroes are not celebrities. So when you run across the rare person who is both, that to me is worth paying attention to.
I would like to think I've been an activist simultaneously with being an actor.
The driver's here and waiting for you. Your free grace period expires in 5 minutes. What the fuck? I'm not the big generous soul you try to make me, for God's sake.
Well, Ed is such a pain in the ass.
Ah?
And he's so contrary.
Tick, schmuck, tick, schmuck.
All right, 2 cameras are rolling.
Why 2 cameras?
You don't want to be here right now, do you?
And he's also so good.
My acting spurs me to being an activist. Activism provides me the energy to be a selective actor. It is a yin and yang. I cannot live without either.
Ed, are you on the real world here? What's going on?
Can I kiss you?
Is it that kind of movie?
Ed is such a generous spirit. He tries so hard to be a curmudgeon, but he's not. And if he believes in something, he believes in it.
With every step forward that America takes in terms of freedom, it takes 2 steps backwards. You almost don't know where to begin.
Okay. Dad, do you want to flip to September?
What do you want?
Get the schedule ready.
What do you want from me?
Well, I do want your undying support, and I want you to come see the show.
Well, if you bribe me, I will.
Ed, he always shows up. Ed participates.
You brought that card up out of your breast. I saw that.
You know, you've heard of the Energizer Bunny, right? The Energizer Bunny is based on him.
I always admired just his gutsiness, his willingness to sort of say what he thought, stand up for what he believed in the face of some pretty powerful opposition.
So do you recognize the voice narrating that cartoon? Well, that is none other than radical left-wing Hollywood actor Ed Asner.
You better be careful. Don't want to burn bridges.
Yeah, burn bridges. Burn the whole goddamn town down.
This is a guy who is simpatico. This is a guy who understands. This is a guy who cares about human life, cares about people, cares about the downtrodden, cares about the others, those who are left out.
You're not making a lot of friends with some of these causes.
I got enough friends.
Darlings, I'm Cognac with Elaine, and I'm here with the legendary Ed Asner. Yes, and he's receiving a special award tonight. Tell my audience, what does this award mean to you?
I outlived him.
Yeah, I see that. You did outlive him. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the film that you're in, or what, your character in this film?
Well, the character of the film tonight is a biography about me and my life and my friends and exactly who I am.
Well, you are a wonder and a treat, an inspiration to all actors. You are truly a very important, influential actor and person, and I'm so glad to meet you. And I'm so happy to talk to you. Let me shake your hand. You're a wonderful person. I love you, and I congratulate you on your body of work. You've done amazing work, and thank you so much.
You're trying to trap me with my cane here.
Give me a kiss, darling. And we'll be back in a moment, darling. Some more interviews coming up. Keep watching.
People and my cane go, will you?
Okay. We'll be back in a moment, darling. More interviews coming up. Big champagne kisses.
All right.
I'm stealing you.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.